To the story now, the Health Department believes the government's newly launched End TB campaign can help reduce deaths. The drive aims to test about 5 million people in the next year in a bid to reduce deaths by the year 2035. Here's Newzroom Afrika's Silethiwe Ndlovu with the details.
Talk to us about some of the challenges that people face.
You know, there's a lot of challenges that they face. Let's start here. People who wants to take TB medication, they can't do that like on a daily basis, so because there's a problem of food. People do not have food. People are struggling. People are poor and they don't have money. In fact, I'm also one of them who are also poor, who do not have anything, but I'm trying my level best as well to take my medication like on a daily basis. And I also did even the first time around. But each time that people have got to go to the clinic to go and take medication, the first thing that comes into their mind is, yes, I have to take my medication on a daily basis, but I do not have food to take the medication with, because we know what medication does on one's body. So if you don't have food to take your medication with, then they end up saying, I'd rather not go there because there's no need for me to do that. I'd rather die. Others usually say that, but it's not a good thing for them to say. We say try by all means to get something on the table, to put on the table, so that at least, even if it's a slice of bread, it will sit somewhere, then so that medication can have somewhere to go. You know, not be without medication at all. So you are reinfecting yourself and all those type of things. So we don't need that. We need people to take their medication on a daily basis. So that is the first challenge that they are facing. The second one would be also the stigma that people go through when are supposed to go and test. You find that, you know, they will be talked badly at, they would hear stories, bad stories, which are not true about TB. So people become afraid to go and test. Third point, we come to men. Men also do not want to go and do screening. But we are seeing bit by bit, a change in men. And we also have TB ambassadors who are males, and they do their best to encourage those men to come and test so that we can know their status as well, because they're also the ones who bring the TB at home. I'm not saying all of them do that, but let's look at the minds. They come home during the holidays, and the person does not even understand that he has had TB or he has TB. Then they infect the whole family at home, which leads to different types of illnesses. Then the last one is this one of saying, let's bring our families to go and test as well. People are still afraid to do that. So even in the family, one person who's got TB, it's enough. But imagine the whole family going through TB. It creates that burden, it creates that stigma and the discrimination from the neighbors, even the community at large, to say, hi, we can't go to that family has got TB. So it's also, those are some of the issues that we are seeing that are being created or that comes with testing.
Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
The National TB Ambassador Ndlovu Musai speaking to us about how people need to meet the department halfway, especially in terms of ensuring that they actually go to those different places to actually get tested for TB, which is quite critical at this particular moment, as we know that the department then has launched that campaign that is set to take place sometime soon. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Silethiwe Ndlovu in Port Shepstone.